Hello, I'm Kate Stihina on InstaForex TV with the fresh Forex news. All indicators point to the increase of the US dollar. The US data continue to signal about the economic recovery. The fears concerning the probable spreading of the crisis in Europe exert pressure on the euro. The inclination of the investors for the purchase of the commodity currencies and currencies of the developed countries decreases. Besides, if to believe the technical analysts, the important upward breakout of the dollar straight widened index, which happened this week, points to even greater growth potential. During recent weeks, the US data were remaining positive. The situation shows that the reverse in the economy will influence the labor market soon. This week, one more factor of the dollar's success appeared: the rescue of Greece. Since on Wednesday, the national strike paralyzed Greece, and the Athens faced the waves of unrest. At the markets, there was almost no certainty that the Greek government can fulfill the terms of the agreement about the provision of the assistance in amount of 110 billion euros. Presently, the additional reduction of expenditures and the strengthening of the economic measures will hardly find a support among the Greek parliamentarian and even smaller among the Greek citizens, and the default risk will advance even more. However, the greater concerns are connected with the situation in other countries because the investors continue to refuse the assets of other debt-ridden countries of Eurozone. This causes the constant growth of the cost of financing as well as the cost of the credit default swap. This week, the common European currency fell below the rate of 1.30 US dollars for the first time this year. In this case, the euro again achieved the levels which can cause concern of managers of the external reserves. However, the euro is not the only one currency which the investors most probably will refuse in favor of the dollar. Since the inclination of investors to risk weakens, then the demand for the commodity currencies and currencies of the developing countries declines. The investors who sell these assets become more hesitant in view of the common denial of the risky assets, but also by virtue of the signs that the efforts of China targeted to the deceleration of the economic activity growth start to have an impact. Even the yen, which previously was considered as a safer asset than the dollar, now falls back the American currency. Because the fears concerning the budget deficit of Japan and constant deflationary pressure in the country start to undermine the support of the Japanese currency from the part of the investors. In such a way, the upturn of the dollar turned out to be unexpected this week. In this case, the US dollar index broke out the resistance level of 82.71, and the strong growth potential pushed it to the high of 83.64. It was Forex News provided to you by InstaForex News team and me, Kate Stihina. Goodbye.